Is the mic thing over it?
Nope.
No.
Now we gotta turn the radio out down.
Unplug the heater.
It's already unplugged.
Alrighty. Oh, I gotta put gloves on. Fuck! Johnny, you tired yet?
Maybe a little bit.
Wanna trade?
I'm just chilling.
What's up, YouTube? We're gonna attempt to get this floor out of this thing, and apparently 3 guys isn't enough.
No.
Just think, guys do this by themselves.
Yeah, we got the right tools.
Fuck you, bitch! Oh,
Yes!
we're dripping old gas.
What color is that?
Huh?
Look at these brown.
Ooh, it's fucking like from
No.
1970.
How many miles are on this thing?
It smells like 2000.
Alright guys, got the floor out. Took a little bit of finagling, but we're able to get her. She's slightly weak, but hopefully we can keep her together without busting out the back window, because that's still good.
Swell the seat in there.
Huh?
Swell the seat in there.
Just weld it.
Drive it.
Windshield's cracked, so that doesn't really matter, but found a hole here. Down under here's shot as well.
Journey for sale. Some exhaust work for sale too. Local pickup only.
Yeah, no shipping. 3 on the tree.
It was. Steering column.
Was. So now,
Waiting for parts.
just waiting for parts. Ordered them yesterday, so we'll see when they come.
Yep.
I haven't gotten an
Sooner or
update yet, so we'll fill you in on it when we find out. What's up, YouTube? We're back at it again with the 69 C10. It's just me. John's gone. We got the floor finally. Got some random tools, and being I'm by myself, it's a little tough getting the floor in here, but I made it work. Just slid it in from the back side here. Had to move my hood and whatnot back so I could get some room, but got it in there. Got her sitting on some jack stands right now on both sides, just so I can teeter-totter it to get the bushings and stuff in there. But it's been a couple of days since I last gave you guys an update. Haven't really done a whole lot. I was been waiting on the floor, so there wasn't a whole lot to be done other than just little tiny things. Heater always comes on at the worst times. Anyway, what I was saying was found a spot that was completely rotted out, so I ended up making this first patch here down below, and then there was a couple of rust holes right in there. Took my screwdriver, put it in there, went right through, so I was like, oh, I guess I gotta fix that too. So it's not quite kosher, but it's close enough. This isn't gonna be a full-fledged restoration, so I'm not too concerned about how perfect things are, as long as it's structurally sound. But other than that, I did that, and I wasn't about to buy this little back patch. I don't even know if you could find it, but anyway, that was completely rotted out up to right about there. And so I just took some 22 gauge steel, and I just put a little bend in it so I got a little something to weld to when I get my new cab corner put in there. But other than that, did that and kind of got a little cut happy and cut that out. I don't remember if I showed that last time or not, but we're gonna eliminate the old school air conditioning. There's the little opening there. Other than that, tools, I show you guys. So I bought this bad boy. It's a 3/8 Milwaukee. I just got the impact itself. I already had some extra batteries, so I didn't have to buy that. And then this is just the manual. I took all the cab mounts and everything, not paying attention to where the bushings and went in what sequence, so I had to bring out the, that's actually just the parts book, but they show you how it gets put together. So anyway, bought this nice little belt sander, grind out and find the spot welds, and well, I already did it with the old drill technique and a grinder because they didn't come right away. It took like, I don't even know, a week and a half to get this. But so got that, and then if I can get it, got a air puncher too, and it's got a little flange bender on it as well. So we'll see if I even have to use it now. And then some spot weld drill bits, Amazon special. They'll probably break and like, or be dull anyway in one shot. So other than that, oh yeah, I ground all the holes that I figured I probably wasn't going to need. I'll fill those in, weld them up, and then I'll have to make some patch panels for right there. But yeah, so other than that, got my makeshift stand to hold the back of the cab up so I could lift the, or slide the floor out from underneath there. Slide the floor in, because I could lift up the front here, and I tried lifting it in the middle right here, but I bent right there just because it's the opposite direction, so the flat piece was up on top, so it's weaker that way. And I wasn't about to start making some more braces and crap, so I just suffered through the pain. And then I took an old shelf rack post on both sides to keep the back up like that. So okay, other than that, I think I'm going to try to get some body mounts put in there and snug them up slightly, and then try setting the cab down and get some stuff lined up. These holes here to bolt your main support pillar for the cab, the two are right here, but the two that go behind the rocker are gone, and this is definitely not structurally sound, so I'm gonna have to MacGyver that up. And then same thing over on this side. This one's a little stronger, but it's still all gone right here, but this one's at least a little bit more sturdy. And then I gotta cut this chunk out here and redo that as well. So we'll check up later. All right guys, heater finally turned off, so guess I'll show you a little bit of what I did. I kind of got a little excited and didn't stay on taking videos, but as you can see, I got the floor in. It's welded for the most part on the whole front there, and then welded in the back and got some primer on it as well. I had to do quite a bit of hammering and prying and stuff on this whole front seam here, because for one, right in here, this whole tunnel hump was spread about maybe 3/8 of an inch from the beginning when I put it in there. So I ended up having to bend in where it bends down on both sides to try to get this whole thing to shift up, because I had a pretty good gap along here and on the other side as well. So hammered that in, then I was able to get it up in there. And I probably had like, I don't even know, 10 C-clamps on the back here, trying to pinch it together and get it all nice and tight so I didn't have to try to fill too big of a gap. I mean, there's 2 right there, there's 2 right there, I had a wood wedge in there, there's 1 over there, there's a couple there, there's 1 there, I had a wood wedge over in there too. And then I ended up having to cut out this whole section here. I'll show you on the other side, but I had to kind of go this way down and like that, so I had to bend a couple 90s in it. I just scored it with the grinder and then bent it back, so I just put some tack welds on there to help stiffen it up. But so got that patched in, got a little bit more to go there, but I have to fill this whole kick panel in anyway, so I'll worry about that later. I'm not gonna probably grind down any of this on the where I welded the floor in, just because of the fact that you're not gonna see it, you know. It'll have sound deadening on it and carpet or something on top of it, so you're not gonna see it, and then that way, without grinding it, it's got just that much more meat on there to hold it together. And then I had to make this little bracket mount like that one over there. This one was completely rotted out, so I wasn't able to reuse it. So that's probably about it. Oh, here. So this is what I've been working on now. This part of the pillar of the cab, I think they call it the A-pillar. But anyway, cut this all out, and I made some jigs out of cardboard. Just taped it on there with the bends that I needed and whatnot, and then traced it onto the metal. But so I'm getting there a little bit at a time, just taking my time so I don't end up screwing it up. So I'll have to do this on the other side, and then I'll have to do both of these for back of the cab to get those nice and sturdy again. Just laying beef, John.
Dude!
Yeah! Let's see those. Oh, nice, John, nice.
Fabricate. This is first video of the Skidoo 800 here. Gotta make it go. That's what happens when you don't let the shop do your work.
Yeah, look at this hack job stuff that he's got going on here. So it's broken right here, and then it's bent down. You can kind of see that. It's better now because we straightened it, but
Try welding aluminum.
so obviously this is aluminum, right? I don't have, I think it's argon gas or whatever for aluminum welding. So he just took the regular wire, the regular welder for metal, and freaking look at those bubblegum welds if it focuses.
Hey, well, might not be pretty, but she still probably won't hold.
Freaking got a bolt there, got 4 rivets there. Got fucked up, Ron.
Which will soon be held on by 1 rivet.
LOL. On a side note, we've got a new rocker in. Partially. I still have to pie cut and stuff to get that all fit nice, but it's in there anyway. Come Monday, we'll worry about putting in the new cab corner. Get that tied in. But body line is pretty consistent anyway. Gets pretty narrower though, right here. That's right. I'm good with it. It's not a show truck, so it's good enough.